Liechtenstein today, and it's July 2nd. And what school are we at here?
It's a Schaan in Schaan. It's a
Okay.
primary school, and primary means it's also kindergarten included.
Okay. So it's kindergarten through first, second, third, fourth, and
And fifth.
fifth grade. What do you think is the advantage of a principal or assistant principal still teaching in the classroom?
Well, it's from my point of view. I think it's very enriching on both sides, because as a teacher, I'm aware of the needs, of the problems you have as a teacher. I know. And when I change position and be a headmaster, I'm aware of all these things. So I think it's on both sides very, very important to know about teaching and be in the class,
Okay.
actually.
What age do the kids start kindergarten?
It's about age 4, 5. It's a flexible system we have. So more or less, it's like a time frame.
Okay.
And parents, they do decide whether they want to get their child into the kindergarten at this stage or not. So
But they can start as low as 4 years old.
Yeah.
Are the teachers in kindergarten, do they have to have a university degree to be a teacher at the kindergarten level?
in former times, no, but now they have to get a master, I think.
Really? To be a kindergarten
I think
teacher?
so, yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Or at least it goes in this direction sooner or
Okay.
later.
But basically most of your teachers here have master's degrees? That's kind of a requisite to be a teacher here now?
Yes.
And so with this combined classes that you have here, because you have both programs, you have some with multiple grades in them and some that are separate. What do you think are the advantages or disadvantages of this type of program?
Well, I must say our goal is in future to have the whole school with combined classes.
Really?
Yeah, because we are convinced that we can do better for the children this way.
And why do you believe that?
Because it's like, I would compare it like a drawer. If you put them into grades, it's like a drawer on a
Correct.
on a so now you're much more flexible, and you can. And the thing is, you can look on every single child and give them goals and give them the thing they need.
Okay. Now, do you have any type of data that supports the classes that are doing just only grade level versus the classes with combinations? Do you have any type of data to see what kids are doing better in terms of testing?
Well, the thing is, we know other schools. We have data there too, and they are also convinced about the system.
So it's looking better from that angle. Wow.
So we have this exchange. We have also the experience from our day school.
Okay.
Since 2008, they operated in this kind of education system, and they have very good response.
Okay.
Also from all sides, all people who are involved in that system. They say that it's the better system.
Okay. Now, after 5 years here, then the kids go on to secondary one.
Yeah.
And then they're somewhat, we'd call this in the U.S., it's a dirty word called tracking. We track the kids. I don't think it's such a dirty word. I think at a certain point there has to be some type of tracking. But do you think that this, after grade 5, this early age of tracking is too early?
It's too early. It's
Okay.
far too early.
Okay, so you'd like to see it where? At what age? Or never?
8th grade.
8th grade would be a good.
Yeah.
And then they kind of differentiate out based
Then
on.
can they differentiate and say, let's go into profession or to
Right.
vocational education, or go on up, how can
Right.
I say, upper
Right.
level on gymnasium.
And basically what you just told me, and I talked to many administrators in both Germany and Switzerland, and they gave me the same answer about 8th grade. They thought that the German system was way too low because they start the differentiation tracking at age 10.
And that's a reason why Finland and all these Scandinavian countries are successful, because they have this kind of well, it's one reason, I think,
Right.
but it's one very important, crucial
Right.
reason for them that they are successful.
But your model here in Liechtenstein is much different than the Finnish model.
Yeah,
Now, do you think the Finnish model could work here?
of course it would.
Yeah.
Of course, but it's there were some years ago there were some ideas to do like this, but there were a lot of resistance
In the government?
in the no, not really government. Yeah, what was also a very political discussion, but also the schools from secondary schools were not too happy about it.
Okay,
So,
and so you might have one class with like kindergarten, first and second grade, and then you might have another class with what?
3, 4, and 5.
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
So 3 grades.
Yeah.
But some have 4 grades, you said.
That's the other class.
Kindergarten,
With
first and
kindergarten,
second.
so
Okay.
Yeah.
And so is it hard to get the buy-in from teachers? Because it seems to me it'd be more difficult in preparation and trying to keep all this stuff going. How have the teachers felt about this?
If you're used to the old system, it might be difficult to adapt, I think, to the new system. But I think it's an ongoing process. And as I said before, we want to have the whole school into this system, and our plan is within 4 years to have the whole school, but we make it in 2 grades combined.
Okay.
So that's